it's the nice, comfortable room that Alex was in last episode, or 2 episodes ago.
It's Hydra.
I thought we stomped you out.
Yes. Just as you were stomped out.
So she's openly like, I'm Hydra!
It's time for S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra to finally unite.
This bitch crazy. It's like, this is so weird.
Please welcome Daniel Whitehall.
Holy! I mean, no, but it's nice to see him again. Oh, don't mess with that. That's always such a tactic. Yep. Girl, I mean, I don't like you, but still, ugh. That right there. Whoa. Oh, crap, she doesn't... Well, obviously she doesn't need help.
You must eliminate any weakness.
Oh yeah, killing the dog! I remember Grant had to do that.
But is there an option where I utilize my talents elsewhere?
Absolutely not. This is Hydra.
You always have a choice whether or not to comply.
Oh, no. Oh, she's so in deep right now, and if I was in her position, I'd escape. Or try to escape. But we know that's not going to happen because she had Ruby. 2 years ago. Hello. I don't think she's going to be able to kill her dog. I think that's going to be a weakness that they're talking about.
We have to move fast.
I was about to say, when was this? This was the fall of Hydra, right?
General?
Oh!
I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Yes! Talbot!
Come on, Hale.
They're just bringing back everybody.
Safety.
Nope, he took he's gone.
With your blind faith, with this stupid tradition, that's weakness.
No! It is a rite of passage. Spring up.
Oh, wow. Okay. I really like that. Not gonna lie. Okay.
Not a train because the last one was a train. Choo-choo. Choo-choo train. Right?
We haven't heard from him in so long. If he dies, I'm going to lose my mind.
That's not a cat.
Glenn, honey.
That's not a cat.
Everything's okay. George is just trying to help.
No, you showed me this is a tiger.
I mean, when he initially got shot in the head last season, I thought for sure he was dead. I don't know if this is better. It's interesting how each of the recruits that Hale has, they have the same process. They wake up,
Stomach is so hungry.
go down the hall, eat some food. Maybe Ruby will come in at this point.
I still outrank you.
I've missed Talbot. He's just such a... Yep, there it is. Oh, that's how she... Because last episode she just kind of appeared in that room.
What flag do you fly, General Hale?
Hydra.
I think that's irrelevant when you're fighting a common
Hydra.
flag.
Come on, Talbot.
Fly.
Even after you saw Daisy Johnson shoot you in the head.
It wasn't her!
Daisy.
Yes!
One of Anton Ivanov's tin cans. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. That wasn't L&D. But it was created by S.H.I.E.L.D. and it was used on you.
No, it...
Don't you see these symbols are irrelevant?
Come on, Talbot.
We are...
I would rather die on my 2 legs.
No, 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 no. Oh, motherfucker. No, 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 no. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't.
Let me out of here.
That man fighting to the very end. Love him.
S.H.I.E.L.D.'s coming through that door any day now.
Yes, go Talbot. I hope he's still alive. Oh, this is 24 hours ago. I don't like that. I don't like how they just did 24 hours ago, because that means something... I hope Phil's like, oh wow, look at this tactic.
Having me stumble out to an Econo Lodge continental breakfast, I give this boy a C-. Hey, wait a minute. Oops, all berries. Okay, C+.
I forget, I love Coulson so much.
Mr. Earth.
What is that? Are we gonna see it? Can we see it? Thank you. What's that?
Right now, the Confederacy
I don't know how to feel because
I'm wondering if your Daisy Johnson is a better fit.
absolutely not.
Made her into quite the formidable soldier.
Absolutely not. No.
Power to level alien armies, blow their ships apart.
And tear the world apart.
Destroyer of worlds. Obviously, the guy was overcome.
Coulson!
No, he traveled to the future.
Yes, don't be like, I don't believe you.
I can't tell if you're delusional or playing games with me.
Dumbass. Why would he be lying?
Disappointing. How then?
If you talk about Deke Shaw,
Heard enough. Let's try this conversation again when you're feeling more reasonable.
You're making a huge mistake. No! You have to listen to me.
if you talk about Deke Shaw, he's the one that they know that they're oh my god.
I'm not talking.
Coulson doesn't have anything to lose. He's dying.
Why don't I show you how that worked out for the last guy who said that to me?
Is Talbot gonna be like in a catatonic state? Oh. Oh my god, my heart's breaking. Fuck! Oh! That like got tears to my eyes.
We have a supervillain.
What? We're getting arms for Yo-Yo!
Then I didn't have a choice.
Ooh.
You didn't have a choice? You were Hydra.
Well, that's an advantage.
You wouldn't bring Robin out of hiding and risk her getting hurt. Daisy.
Our leader is missing. We have to get him back. We need every weapon we can get in this.
And you know what's probably gonna happen? Robin's mom is going to die.
We'll return in a
And then she'll be with May. And the cycle will start over and over and over again. Oh, is she gonna tell him about Deke?
Got it from his grandfather.
He's my... our grandson.
Yeah! Oh!
He's the worst.
I think he's perfect. Plus, he's very...
Means that our daughter's obviously going to marry some belligerent space goon if she's going to give birth to a Deke.
No offense. It means you and I are invincible.
Okay. So that was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, Episode 16? If it's not 16, whoopsies. I barely wrote anything down because I was just kind of enappered. That's not the right word. I was invested in this episode and I didn't really want to pause or write stuff down and miss things. So I'm going to give my best recap without having to like pause and like go back and stuff like that or anything, you know. Anyway, so we had Hale's backstory this episode and we basically saw her be just a regular girl in Hydra. It was crazy because they were like going to class, taking tests, talking, lunchroom, all the stuff. We also saw a young Von Strucker and it was a lot. And we even saw the one thing that got introduced to us in season 1 or 2, I don't remember which one, whenever they had a Hydra student or a Hydra trainee has to kill their dog. They get given the dog, raise the dog, kill the dog. That's how Grant Ward, I think his dog's name was Buddy, not 100% sure, but yeah, I remember that. And we quickly see Hale. She's obviously a lot smarter and a lot more intuitive than most of the other Hydra students. And Daniel Whitehall returns for this episode. We got 2 returns this episode, and Daniel Whitehall was someone I would never expect to see on the show again, but here we are. And he was talking to the students and everything like that, and Hale had a good idea, and that got Von Strucker very upset. So there's a fight breakout and that caused Hale to basically have any position that she could have had taken away from her because she punched the head of, oh that's a very loud car, but she punched the future head of Hydra. So now she was basically, you're going to go to the Air Force and you're going to give birth to what could be the best superhuman ever, and that's Ruby. And we also got some information on the future, because a lot of time stuff happens, so I'm gonna kind of like weave through it a little bit. But Coulson was there with Hale, and he had that exact same induction kind of thing that they're trying to do. When you wake up, you go down the hall, you see this breakfast, and even Coulson immediately was like, I give this a C-. Oh wait, you have this awesome cereal, C+. Just love that man. And Hale brought him to that alien thing that we saw with Talbot, who also returned this episode. My boy Talbot is still alive. I'm so I'm not, but I'm so surprised that he's still with us living. He's not in a great state, because we saw him in the past whenever Hale was talking to Fisher, and Talbot thought that Hale was fine, you know, not Hydra. And time passes, blah, 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 and we go to whenever he's waking up from being shot in the head, and he's not great because his son was showing him cards, and he was like, this is a tiger. He's like, no, that's a cat, and got very upset. So Hale had him transferred into where we are right now, tried to show him and tried to get him to reveal information about, you know, weapons and things like that, but he was like, absolutely not. You swore to Hydra? Hell no. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s gonna come for me. And he was like, and that wasn't Daisy Johnson that shot me. It was an LMD. And I love how he never gave up. Even whenever he was brought in front of, he was bearded and he was brought in front of Coulson, he never gave up. And I love that man. I love him, and I hope that he gets better, but I don't have a lot of hope for him. I don't have a lot of hope for the people on Hale's side this season, because, well, they're all on the bad side, and usually people who are on the bad side tend to not live that long, even though I have a feeling that Creel and maybe a few others are gonna be like backstab Hale, because I'm not 100% sure on where Ruby is at, because she is a curious case. She had that conversation with Alex a couple episodes ago, and it seems like she wants to go against her mom, but the same thing, that could just be a division tactic. I'm not sure. But we also had Hale reveal her program called the Destroyer of Worlds, where basically we infuse gravitonium into someone combined with all of their gifts to make them the ultimate person. And that's when Coulson was like, you can't do this, I just went to the future, and there's this whole thing, and Hale, of course, did not believe him, and that's whenever Ruby got sent in and was like, you know, what happens, what did I do? And Coulson's like, I hate to burst your bubble, but it was Daisy, and that's when Ruby, her obsession with Daisy Johnson comes to light, because she wants to take Daisy, and no offense, Ruby, I think Daisy could snap you like a twig, but we'll see what happens with that. And then we had on the latter part of the episode when Daisy was trying to figure out, well, I mean, she figured out very quickly that Hale was Hydra, and I like that they just totally skipped to it. They didn't have to wait for this whole reveal when Coulson came back and he's like, they're Hydra. It's kind of like, yeah, they're Hydra, look at all this information. So May was trying to figure things out, help Daisy figure things out, and he was like, well, or she was like, I don't know why I said she was like, well, let's go talk to someone that's Hydra. So they went to Fitz, and they were giving him all this information, and then that led to a confrontation with Daisy that hurt my heart very much, but I wouldn't expect any different, because that I will never forgive you and the whole pulling out the thingy thing last episode really severed their relationship a lot. So that hurt. It didn't feel good, and Daisy was like, well, you know, let's go to Robin. We'll have someone that knows things, and I have a feeling, because so far everything's lying into place of what they do to get to the lighthouse and everything like that. They're going to go to Robin. Robin's mother is going to die. They're going to bring Robin back. May is going to raise Robin. That's just another piece to the puzzle of everything that's going to happen. So that's great. There was also this scene with Yo-Yo getting her arms, which is great. And Mac was talking about how Yo-Yo seems to think she's invincible because she's seen herself in the future, and Simmons has the exact same thought going through her head. So she goes to Fitz and was like, Deke is our grandson. And I love Fitz's reaction, because he was like, our daughter marries someone to make that idiot. It was such a Fitz and Simmons moment that I really, really enjoyed. And I'm so happy that they're not like, they're just okay. Like, they're not great, but they're okay. And I love it. And I hope we see more scenes with them being okay. I'm fine with okay for now. I don't need to have happiness, woohoo, because I highly doubt that's gonna happen anytime soon. But I laughed and smiled at that scene, and I didn't think that was gonna happen until maybe 4 episodes from now. So it's a nice feeling. I'm excited to see the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and if you want to see my previous reaction / review, just kidding, I don't do reviews anymore. All you have to do is click the link in the description, and as always, I will see you next time.